Hey guys, this is another segment of the Zune, and this segment will be covering how well this Zune is built, as well as its software, so let's get started. Alright, first of all, see the Zune itself, 3 buttons only, pause, back, and the directional buttons. Also, it's a touchpad, which I like because when I have my iPod, you have to become a mastery of using the scrolling. Unfortunately, the iPod Touch made me a master of it anyway. Well, not the iPod Touch, the classic iPod I had that broke. Anyway, the touch is very simple. Let me just turn this guy on. There we go. Now, you can press up or down. Let's see, hold on. Let me turn off that light. There we go. And as you can see, I am scrolling by pushing the button, or I flick of the finger, and I'm doing that as well. That's how well that works that way. Now I just turn it off again. Turning it off and turning it on. You can turn it on, just press any button. Turning it off, you have to hold down the play button. 4 directional buttons plus a center button. And the back of it just says some information about it, import file, I don't know. Also 120 gig, and it has the little Zune symbol at the top, which I wish they put in the middle. But anyway, you have the USB there. Well, not USB. USB's down here, but the audio output, transfer data, as well as the lock switch. Now, this one I got was originally made out of metal, and it still is. The only bad thing about making it out of metal is that if you scratch it, paint comes off, and then it looks silver-ish, I guess. And when it's cold outside, you will feel that cold. You'll feel that outside. So that's another bad thing about it. So kind of like get like some kind of thing to put around it or something. Like make your own or just buy a case. That covers that portion of it. And the next part we'll be going into is the software. So I need to switch over to my Dazzle. Hey guys, and welcome to another segment of the Zune. This will be covering the software of it. I used the chord I did in my accessories video to make this a little bit easier to see. Is it? Post me a comment if it is or not, because I really like to know. Anyway, the first thing that you'll notice is my background. Yes, you can change your background on it, which is simple to do. All you really have to do is scroll to your pictures, go to one of your folders. I'll just go to Fire. You can also send them as well. Make sure your wireless is on, play a slideshow. Click on it. There's my picture. Click on it again, then go to Apply Background. It'll take a couple seconds, but it will apply it. And if you look to the bottom right, you will see a battery, a pause symbol, and wireless. I am not right now connected to wireless, but my wireless is on. The battery, standard thing, and the pause. The Zune will save anything that you played before, unless you restart your Zune. Going to videos. As you see, these are just some of the videos I either got or edited. One of my favorite is the red versus blue one. If you already did it, you can resume it, or you can play from the beginning. No description available, unfortunately. And let's see, go to music. I really like music on this one because you can go to the songs. Most of the time I go to songs unless my Xbox is hooked up to it, which I go to my gaming songs. You can also go album, artist, playlist, song, so on. Social, unfortunately I only have one friend on social right now considering I just got my Zune. Inbox, no items. Nearby, it scans for it, make sure your wireless is on. Friends, it's only one of them right now. And inbox again. Radio, this is what I like, because you have to buy an attachment for radio for the iPod, except I think there's a new version of the iPod that came out that has it. I can't remember which one it was though. But yeah, it will play radio stations. It is not as good as the stereo on single, but it still is pretty damn good. Podcasts, I only have one right now, Web Soup. I love that show on G4. That one was also free. Marketplace, went to games. Anyway, Marketplace, that's only looking for songs, which you need to have your wireless on. And I never use it, considering I haven't bought anything from there yet, any songs. And games. I have all the games on here so far. I have Checkers, Hexix, Space Battle, which will be covered in a review. Sudoku, which I don't even know what that is, and Texas Hold'em. All except probably Sudo I'll be covering in a review, except for Checkers, since everybody knows what Checkers is. Going down to settings, you have your wireless. I just went to the one thing again. It takes a while to get used to the touchpad. Your wireless, you can turn it off or on, which it does take a couple seconds to turn itself back on. Networks is where it scans for networks right now. My wireless symbol has now woken up, so no wireless right now. And I really like using this because I like to charge it without connecting it to my laptop. So you can sync with the computer, sync channels or Zoom cards, information, and display. This covers how long you want the backlight on, how bright, the TV on, which is right now being used, TV out I mean, and the background to put it back to the black background. This is for the slideshow, music, shuffle, repeat, artist, and so on. Sound, in other words, the clicking noise that you will hear if you have the headphones on. Zoom pad, the touch, left and right, and light scrub. Instead, like having to rub against the other, and so on. North American, Europe, and Japan. The clock settings, which you can choose to turn the clock on, set the clock, and so on. Language, which at one time accidentally set the wrong language. I set Espanol. Screen lock, I really like this feature considering you can lock it up, but the whole going through here was annoying, especially when I had to set up my internet. And about would have to be like on Zoom. This is the version I'm running. And storage, 76 songs, 79 pictures, 8 videos. Tells me how much I've been used and how much isn't. Unfortunately, I had to block a lot of it, and also legal agreement as well. Not really legal agreement. Go back to settings. I think I forgot something there. No, actually, what I forgot was radio. This is one of the stations that I put up. You can add a song to cart in case you hear a song that you really like, which I've done that several times. Remove it from your preset seek on, in other words, seeking radio stations, and that down there. So that's another cool feature. Also, as long as if you're away from music or videos, well, videos would also cut off automatically, but music and videos and so on, then you can press pause or just press play and it'll start playing, or press pause. You're out of there. Another thing that you can do that's really cool with the music is you can play the music while you're playing the games, which I'll be covering in another review later on. But altogether, there's not like a whole bunch of options that you do have with the iPod, but really all those options are just confusing. Because you try to look for one thing, you have to go to this menu, oh wait, it's not there, I gotta go another menu. This is just straightforward. All the stuff that you need to change or anything like that is in the settings. It actually tells you what it is, and so on. So I really love this thing. I love it a lot more than the iPod. Plus it has a big screen too. But that's the segment on the Zune for its software. The Zune software also has to be installed before you can put any videos or music on there. I just thought I might as well put that in there. And for those of you who don't have a Zune, they can buy one. Anyway, I'll see you in another one of my reviews.